ビョンビョンビョンビョン。さよなら。ヒルチャールのお兄さんが病気になった。ヒルチャールのお兄さんが
Hello. Good morning, Nina. I have a question, like, what should I spend the talent on? Do you actually spend your talent on something? This event, I mean the stamina, not talent. It doesn't seems like it doesn't feel like some of the account needs anything. Yeah. Maybe I'll look in E or NQ. Refining at this point, I guess.
行こっか。ついてくよ。
Yeah, you started the work yet? I find it pretty good. I like the story. My only gripe is they I got no idea why they got such
再構成します。我に光。
みんながそばにいた。
get to know how at all. Like there's a lot of story beats that kind of essential if you like Hu Tao, like, and if you miss this event, yeah, good luck, man. Good luck. I like the event. The event is quite good. I find myself more invested in the event than Oh, do we get to replay Zenler's? Oh, we can replay the Zenler's story thing, right? Oh, game volume. Sure. Oh yeah, I raised the volume just because we are I'm yeah, we need the thing. I remember last time we had this similar feeling is the Kazuha story as well. Like they put Kazuha story behind the event. So if you miss the story, yeah, good luck. If you miss the event, good luck, man. You'll never get to know what happened to them. Their backstory. Isn't that essential? Like, what happened to Hu Tao's family? Like, it's better than her own. It's better than her own story at this point. I don't want to know about some NPC. But yeah, I like the story a lot. It's not like best or something. Some of the part I already know, yeah, the traveler is going to save the world and all that. It's kind of obvious. And they kind of want to downplay it to, oh, Hu Tao is dangerous, she might die, and I'm like, yeah, sure. Zhongli is going to save the day, no shit. But yeah, at least it's enjoyable. They didn't dwell on that too long. The problem with most of these obvious plot is they try to dwell on it too long. They try to like sell you the inevitable outcome. But this time it is real. This is the real deal this time. But believe me, this time. At least the Lantern Ride one, they're like, yeah, here you go. Here's the outcome. It's a time on out the story and the final part. Yeah, yes. We didn't have too much of, oh no, what happened, what we should do. Hu Tao is we did get that. It's probably not a lot. But yeah, probably also like I'm biased. It's Hu Tao, man. get more and more traveler lines as well. I think they are going for the Zenless road as well for the traveler, like more interaction with female characters. Clearly, since the Silali story quest, you can kind of like feel that they are trying to push that kind of narrative where you get more interaction between specific character, which is good. It's just for the Silali story quest, it still revolve around a lot of NPC we don't care about. Yeah, but then the main thing is still the NPC, man. Like it's like we. Have you done Ellen quest? Like that quest is just prime example. Like that quest is so good, man. The Ellen's quest. Have you done it yet? Like if you want to include NPC, do it in the Ellen quest way. Like the NPC is literally just NPC. They are not. Yeah, like there's a lot of NPC, but none of them are still the spotlight. The spotlight is still Ellen. Like, it's so good. It's so well written. It's short, it's subtle, it's fun, it's meaningful. There's a story, there's a moral of story. They love to put it in every story. Like their whole writing a story idea is, oh, we should have a moral of story. Yeah, like hey. I freaking love it. So well written. I love the Ellen. Sorry. Instead of revolve around NPC, we should revolve around the main characters, and then the NPC is support. I think for Genshin one is kind of this Ellen buff. Yes, this Ellen buff. The Lantern Ride one is enjoyable because it revolves around Hu Tao. Everything revolves around Hu Tao. Like we know about her past, we follow her around, we get to know more about her, and we get a lot of her interaction with other characters. It's just fun. Put it simply, it's just fun to. The story is simply like enjoyable. Yes. Like this time around the random NPC part, like the random NPC part is usually the role of Lan Yan. But then even then Lan Yan wasn't really the main focus. They just kind of brush through her like for a bit, and then that's it. And that should how a NPC behave in your main character story. Yeah, I think that's how you do it. But I'm not sure. I don't know. I don't get it. I don't know what's their formula for the. Yeah, character hanging out in the city is a very interesting thing. Like they don't even have to move around. You just need to have them stand in the place and something like that. Oh shit, did I claim the day? I feel like the Genshin dev is restricted by a lot of arbitrary rules. Oh, this kind of story writing is only we can only do this in the event. I feel like there's a lot of like arbitrary rules they have to follow. For no reason. Oh, the main story quests have to involve random NPC. Other characters are not allowed to appear on map, otherwise the source code will be broken. Yeah, 3 years in. What is this? 4 years in, and all our conversations are still revolve around the source code. The whole the Genshin source code cannot tank the thing. You will break the game if you change that. Yep, it's still the same thing. We are still there. So spaghetti. Oh, you're not allowed to change that because if you change that, the whole game will be broken. Whose account? This is not on me. Yeah. Because he bought this 1K lantern event. Lantern, Xiao lantern. Are you ready for 10 pulls bug? There's a bug where Hydro Traveler can like one-shot the local legend using this. Yeah, same. I actually don't know how Nozomi. Oh no, Nozomi have a lot of weapons, I guess. Look at all these weapons. Let me use it in episodes that we can talk. Not sure it can even survive through the next version. Are you still buying the battle pass, Lina? Like I'm kind of torn. Like, should we, like, are we? Like, I'm like it's not about the money, but more about like, do we even need all this shit anymore? Yeah, right, like Oh right, I remember you asked me about it. And also the patch, there's a what's that called? The artifact thing? They are going to change the artifact thing beginning of next 5.4 after the next patch, I think. So the elixir is going to be more relevant. Got the Fontaine so to R5 recently. Oh, the Wu Fang. Yeah, the Wu Fang is good. It's just, yeah, I find it. Like, does it matter for us? We have Miss Splitter. Like I already have Miss Splitter, so not sure. Have some circlet for Eula, Chlorine, and Mahuika. Yeah. Well, we say that in Zenless we already don't know what weapon to pick. Yeah. We say that like we have trouble picking the weapon, but in Zenless we already have trouble picking the weapon. Yes, still buying for the mats. You might buy BP for elixir. Yeah, I'm kinda on the fence about it as well. I'm not sure I should buy it for the elixir. Yeah. Yesterday, there's a member who mentioned like Nintendo. The 5-star is getting like the amount of 5-star. We get to the point where like it's easier to get the 5-star than a 4-star. The amount of 5-star is officially like exceeded the 4-star by a no small amount. And I just realized that as well. They release like 2 5-star per patch and 1 to no 4-star per patch. And if they keep this going, it might be a problem. It's already a problem right now. And I am not sure about that. I'm not sure it's yeah, enjoy your Anton, man. Enjoy your Anton or Ben or Corinne. As much as we like Xandos, right? The 4-star power level is pretty weak. Billy. They are pretty weak.
星と深夜無事今日のこの同点も
one hand, it's easier to collect. I guess, yeah, it's a lot easier to collect the 4-star. Like, you don't even have to actively pull for them in the 4-star up banner, and you're still able to like get some of the copies. Simply because like there's just not a lot of not a lot of them. But I'm not sure how long that will last. Hey, it's Churi. What do you want to farm, by the way? You're racing. You're pulling any weapon. What you're coming is where you put your Navia weapon on coming. Maybe Homa? Second Homa? Use him for the theater? Oh, I see. Oh, and this Jade Spear. Alright, what about the Arlecchino? What happened to Arlecchino? You still going for her? You have the weapon though. These two weapons is not a bad candidate for not a bad weapon for Arlecchino. No, not gonna bother. Little Noob C6 her, I think. Yes, Little Noob C6 her. Alright guys, already good enough. Same man, same. I don't think I'm gonna bother. On one hand, I want her. On the other hand, I kind of don't want the two same character that do the same thing. Like they kind of do the same thing, right? Last can burst out Hu Tao for that. Hu Tao Hu Tao and Arlecchino, Hu Tao and Mahuika doesn't really overlap. But Hu Tao and Mahuika doesn't overlap like how Arlecchino and Mahuika overlap. Because Hu Tao doesn't need banner. So in most cases, if you want to play Mahuika on one side, you can still play Hu Tao on the other side. But for Arlecchino is kind of weird because like both of them need banner. We are back to the oh shit, Vance another banner. Sorry. It's always back to this story, huh? We have been at this crossroad for how many times now? Ifa is 4-star, right? Ifa is that dragon guy, isn't it? He's 4-star, right? Anyway, side note, you want me to like pull this weapon up or any character you want me to raise? These two is a obvious choice. I think these two weapons are good. Oh shit, you already have one. Never mind. What's the bubble? This one? Oh, this one, Amos? I guess. Oh, I see. Sai and Frack. Sai and Faf. These two. Sure. Sure. Buff. How many you have? I can craft for you. How many? Oh, you have this now. You can craft this straight away. But yeah, I believe Ifa is 4-star. You can craft this as well. Like these two is done. These two is done. Oh, this you should like level up on this. This is, I guess, it's an okay weapon. Water pipe. Never mind, you have a lot of them as well. Oh. We are getting to a point where it's generally hard for us to find stuff to upgrade, huh? That's thing, this one, right? Some of the level, yeah. Maybe I should do that as well. I start to do that as well. Farming on artifact is pretty annoying. How do you feel about the Imaginarium Theater? It's the same. Is it the same? force you to have 4 characters. That's very annoying. It's kinda. Defense stage suck if you pick against certain enemy. Some of the enemy, like the automatons one, you feel very bad to play against it, simply because like they will just ignore you most of the time. The spider thing, it will just jump to the totem straight away. Flying Dragon Balls, yeah, you need the trick to deal with that is Furina. Yeah, if you don't get Furina before that stage, yeah, good luck, man. You reset. If you don't have Furina, yeah, you reset straight away. That's the idea. Yeah. Even with Furina, it wastes you at least like 20 seconds. It's going to waste you at least 20 to 30 seconds. Oh, Wu-Fang then. I think this weapon is not bad. Unless you have it as well. Nope, you don't have it. Nice. I'm gonna raise this Wu-Fang. Not like you need any of your character need it though. I guess your Keqing can use Wu-Fang. Wu-Fang is better on Keqing. Holy shit! Or this Iron Sting. Yeah, you should raise this immediately. Why your Kazuha is not using the highest EM weapon? When you have chlorine, that's the pretty stupid, right? That's what I want to see. Okay, Ganyu. For sure, you need Ganyu. Let's raise the Amos bow. For sure. It's time to pay the Ganyu tax. Yeah, the Ganyu one is a lot more straightforward. It's more like, oh, you need just deal more damage. The Ganyu one is simply just deal more damage. That's it. more damage. Same, man. I got my Amos bow when I'm going for Marika weapon. Same. Same. Do you think that they are going to buff in Zenless? Do you think are they allowed to buff like the OG character? Like let's say Alan right now, can they just buff it straight away? I don't think even they want to. They are allowed to do that. I don't think they are allowed to do that. That's some TNC like gacha bullshit they have to obligate, right? And you know what? Even they don't buff our they don't buff like characters like Ganyu and all that. It will still be fine if they give like those characters extra skill in the Imaginary Theater. It will be more fun that way. An item. True. So it's more like you need a crown, the hamster cage for it. Or if that's the case, then it's fine. So like some character will have like extra core, like only specific character will have extra core level, talent level, but it need like pretty absurd amount of material. Maybe like 5 weeklies and like shit ton of essential the core material in order to like level up. But if you level up it, you get to unlock it. If that's the case, then it's pretty nice. And like I'm actually thinking like it's time for Genshin to be more like Zenless. Yeah. Imaginary Theater would be more fun if they like have the buff in Holo Zero, right? Like those up character, those seasoned character have extra move, have extra special attack and all that. Rather than here like you have extra 20% HP. Now you have like 20% more attack. Yes, very fun, very fun. And another thing that feels bad about the thing is like it forces you to use different character. Like the vigor thing. The vigor thing is not it. That's just dumb. Bad design. But yeah, we've been through that. Same shit. Always the same thing. if they want us to level random character, they should do it like a Deadly Assault way. I think Deadly Assault way is a much more refined way to kind of force player to level up random characters. Deadly Assault is Imaginarium Theater done right. Like maybe you can even go even further, like 4 teams Deadly Assault. In Genshin, you need 4 teams. Yeah. You have the option to swap out to certain character if you want them to do certain job, maybe like to break shield or to deal with some bullshit, like the Natlan shield and all that. I guess Bright is going to ignore this double reward thing. I don't think Bright cares about how many pulls Bright have. Holy fuck, 200k. How many Jade Cutter Bright has? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 Jade Cutters. It's time to R5 your Jade Cutter Bright. The only problem that Genshin cannot, Genshin might not able to like use the only concern that they might have if they use the Deadly Assault format is Genshin might not have that kind of depth, combat depth that Zenless have. Because Genshin combat depth is pretty shallow compared to Zenless. But like you can like instead of one enemy you can go with like multiple chambers. Like maybe 1 chamber per team, 3 chamber per team, and you have to deal with like so 4 teams, 3 chamber per team, so 12 chamber in total. And if you want to up the challenge, if you want to like emphasize the Genshin reaction thing, like in the Pepega way, sure, why not just end in the A chamber you have to do Vape reaction for 20 times or like 60 times, and B you have to do melt reaction for like 20 times or 80 times. Like that's so like I'm just thinking all these like on top of my head, and they all already feels better than Imaginarium Theater. I think like leveling up random characters is annoying, but it's not the main it's not the main thing that makes the main thing that why Imaginarium Theater is not fun. The main thing that the imaginary theater is not fun. It's simply the combat is so forced. And you are forced to use team that you don't really like. The whole vigor thing is the main problem rather than the I don't mind leveling up some character to 70 just to get them into the imaginary theater as long as I can use my core team to clear the entire thing. But now like not only I have to like level all those characters, I have to use them, like that's the main problem. Elemental reaction, you say. Yes, I do enjoy doing elemental reaction with my Mahuika with 1 million per damage, 1 million per hit. I'm not sure the dev still care about elemental reaction anymore. Like with all the Natlan shield and all that. Is it still is it still a thing? Yes. Rather than the core mechanic, right now it is down to like, if you happen to do it, you get extra damage. It's more like a bonus nowadays, rather than the core thing you have to worry about, which kind of beat the purpose of the whole rational thing, isn't it? ICD has been, they put too much emphasis on ICD, and I don't understand why. Like, why don't just go ham? Like, is it really that crucial to have ICD? Like, you already have Mahuika doing like God know how much damage per hit nowadays, and yeah, vaping every hit doesn't seem too far-fetched, isn't it? Vaping or melting every hit doesn't seem too far-fetched, man. Like, compared to what Mahuika can do, like at this day and age, what Mahuika can do, what Arlecchino can do, what Nivelle can do, like no ICD attack doesn't seem that, you know, that OP. Again, this is back to the discussion of like they seems to have some arbitrary like rules they have to follow. That doesn't really matter anymore. But the balance, man, the balance. Look at Mahuika. Oh, but Mahuika is an Archon. Look at Arlecchino and Nivelle. Can't everyone be true, yeah. Know your place, you peasant. Not everyone can be Mahuika or New Village. Know your place, peasant. We will give like new Village or Mahuika when we want to, not like when you ask. Know your place. True. Yeah. We heard you loud and clear. Here's your EM Catalyst standard character, Mizuki. Yes. Go have fun with your Inazuma mate, Mizuki. Yeah, she can float, yes! She might be relevant if she was here before Natlan, you know. She might be, like, she might have more relevancy when Furina is still a thing. Right now, Furina is still a thing, but you know, we have new toy. We have new toy already, like the new whole Natlan thing. Mizuki. Halo Sunny, Anan. Oh, right, for... Have you read into how to build Evelyn already? You're going for Evelyn, right, Elena? You're going for Evelyn, right? Yeah, you are going for Evelyn. No way you are skipping her. No freaking way. I refuse to believe you will skip Evelyn. Do you know that Evelyn right now doesn't have a best artifact set yet? Like she don't have a best in slot set yet. Yeah, that might be problematic because the other two set that she can use is not really the best. Like there's some caveat behind it. Woodpecker and Hormone Punk, yes. But then both of them have the problem of uptime issue. Woodpecker, you don't use normal attack on Evelyn, so Woodpecker secondary effect doesn't really trigger that often unless you purposefully go for it. And for Hormone Punk, the uptime is very weird. Sometimes it triggers and sometimes it doesn't. It's like every after rotation, the uptime is like 10-second uptime, 10-second downtime. So you can't control when you want it to be up. I might go for her, but I might not go for her weapon. I think I might skip the weapon, sadly. It doesn't, like, with all this with all this info, it just sounds like she might not be as prominent in the meta. I feel like I might just simply get her and then just wait for Trigger and NB. In terms of meta relevancy, I mean. Because we already know the next artifact might not be her best in slot as well. I think the next artifact set that's going to be in the game is for NB and Trigger. No, I mean, I just meant, like, Evelyn might not be as strong as we want her to be. Or rather, she might get power crab later on very easily. I felt like she might get power creep it very easily. What do you mean the additional attack? You mean the artifact thing? Yeah, it doesn't seem like it fits. It doesn't seem like Evelyn best in slot, right? So we will be stuck with Homon Punk or Woodpecker for a while, isn't it? Unless I understand it the wrong way. We are stuck with that set probably until Hugo, and God knows when that happened, like, Evelyn is still yeah, so it just doesn't seem like she will get anything, isn't it? But I will still get her. I will still get her simply because I like her design. It's a red Yelan, man. How can you skip your red Yelan? I don't get it. How can you just skip red Yelan? Yeah, if you notice, like, Deadly Assault and Shield Defense, they revolve Deadly Assault and Shield Defense around the up character. So there will at least be 2 to 3 seasons of Deadly Assault which will have weak fire boss, which is Pompeii. Yeah, so she will still be relevant. It's just I'm doubtful on how long the relevancy will last. Simply because like it doesn't seem like she might get as much care as other characters. Bernice is really good though. Bernice is right now. I think Bernice is pretty up there. Like a lot of teams kind of need Bernice to work. No. Like if you are not counting Yanagi and Miyabi, you pretty much need Bernice in most of the meta team, right? If you need Jane, you need Bernice. Like any of the anomaly teams that you play in, you just need Bernice. Or rather, if you want to separate Yanagi and Miyabi, your Yanagi team will probably need Bernice to work well. Yeah. So it's Piper, Jane, or Yanagi, which all of them are still on top of pretty much on top of the meta ranking. True. But then I think this Deadly Assault begin like starting from this Deadly Assault, they begin to introduce the a more challenging boss like the new Dead End Butcher. That thing is yeah, that thing is going to be annoying if you don't have Miyabi. And if you have Miyabi and Yanagi, it will be a lot easier to deal with that shit face. The new Dead End Butcher. That thing is that thing is something else, man. That thing is something else. And Disorder team have the, unless the pass, the buff, the debuff specifically stated that Disorder will have a clear disadvantage. I think Disorder will always be the wild card for the challenge. It's just simply, it's just easier to play. The Disorder thing is just easier to play around compared to Hyper Carry, compared to any of the Hyper Carry other than Miyabi. Like most of the Hyper Carry will have problem of having enough damage, I believe. And it seems like Evelyn is a hyper carry kind. Yes, yeah. For Jin, like even though Jin still needs stun duration, she doesn't like. You don't feel like you have to reset the whole rotation if you don't line up perfectly. Like Jin can still do formidable damage outside of stun. It's just inside of stun she do like insane amount of damage. That's it. But for Ellen, Tree, and Harumasa, it's more like if you don't line up your rotation perfectly, you don't do damage. Like no damage. Yeah, a lot of leeway. She has quite a lot of leeway if you can play around. The rotation is very flexible, and her animation is very quick. And like unlike Ellen, where you are stuck in the rotation, you are stuck in the attacking animation for a while if you use certain attack. You're going for Qingyi? I'm not sure, man. I think I'm skipping Qingyi for this time. Again, yes, I know. Yes, I know. Qingyi is still going to be relevant, I believe. 80% of stun multiply is pretty poor. It's just, man, MB and trigger, man, MB and trigger. MB and trigger. I will throw like 30 or 40 pulls. If she come home, she come home. Trigger might not power creep Qingyi. I think Qingyi won't be power crept by Trigger. They are both like they do different things. Yeah, it's going to be a different. Yeah. It's more like Trigger is going to power creep Qingyi in a very indirectly way where the whole meta is going to revolve around Trigger and MB rather than the Qingyi plus whatever. So in a way, she still get power creep. but in a very indirect way. That's what I meant. So rather than yeah, it's just it's going to be the world of Trigger and MB later on. Yeah, I'm not sure. Have to wait for the calculation and teams. I believe we will have more information around later this week. I guess. Like I seen the Reddit test is all about Chingy, Trigger, and Putra. How to pronounce that name? I don't know. Cat. Yes. Cat lady. Have you seen her Mindscape picture? You should take a look. Very pop. That Mindscape picture, very pop. It's not like super spicy or anything. It's, you know, it's just well drawn art. Let me see. Ultra Mindscape. Look at this. Yeah. I'm pretty sure we will have her M6, right? Unless you get super lucky. Just don't be lucky. Like, what do you mean? Just don't be lucky, Lina. It's easy, just don't be lucky. Unless you are like going to get Trigger and be in like 20 pools. I'm pretty sure we can get her M6. Top 20 luckiness. Been a while since I've seen this character. Who is this again? Ouch. Luck has been a downward trend in all three Hoyo games. Oh man, unfortunate. Even Sariel? Even Sariel? Holy shit, the Miss Hota memes is wow, man. There's so many Miss Hota memes. The Miss Hota is the latest character, right? Those are wow. Try to key in Stario in Bilibili, the first 10 result will tells you how much power creep that game has. You saw my top 3 pools. Door woman? Isn't Herta like isn't Herta not door woman enough? Wait, Herta is not door woman enough? Like what the hell is this? Oh, Big Herta is not a door? Oh shit. Oh, sorry about that. I thought like all Herta is door. Okay. I believe Stario is a strategy game. I believe now. I full-heartedly believe Stario is a full-blown strategy game. Yes, god damn it! you stole my line. God damn, you stole my line. Stario is a full-blown strategy game if you strategize all your pulling. Yeah, how you spend your wishes. Hello， 黑猫，今天刷英文吗？啊，刚好那个观众是英语的。早安，早安。问你一下，以前的角色会复刻吗？会哦，你就是要纯粹就要等了。你还有复刻，旧角色是肯定会复刻，只是需要多久这是一个谜。MiHoYo will rerun all characters. It's just a matter of time. When will they rerun all characters?可莉怎么没复刻呢 ？Whiteley doesn't have。可莉前阵子复刻了吧？可莉好像前阵子已经复刻了，每个夏天他都会回来。夏天那种海岛的活动，他会复刻。When's the last Glee banner? .1.0、1.6、2.8、3.8，每一年都有出现啊。4.5 ，Yeah， 4.6， 每一年都有出现哦。所以是1.0、1.6、2.8、3.8、4.5都有。所以现在是多少？现在是现在是5.3吧。等5.4、5.5这样就会出现了吧？或5.6。I forgot that last Glee banner was in Chronicle banner. It's been a while, huh?可莉满命很强吗？有爱都强，有爱都强。Yeah, 4.5. 用爱弥补的话多强。我抽武器时常常很容易歪玩别的武器哦，是吗？那武器时就是这样嘛，我是50-50嘛，所以还好。歪，要做多一点好事哦。新年期间有没有去上个香啊，或者去带婆婆过马路啊什么之类的，转一下自己的运。如果米哈游不要放其他武器在里面。That's an interesting take. Hey, wait, that guy is missing. Timatius is missing. He's in Liyue. God damn. 不然常常会玩很奇怪的武器出来。对啊，就这个到底来讲都还是抽卡游戏啦，所以会歪还是什么都是无法避免的，因为毕竟都还是一个抽卡游戏。你时而歪，时而欧，这就是抽卡游戏的本质，很难避免啊，很难会避免。你很难说你每一个池子都欧，很难说每一个池子都不要歪这样之类的。不然他们怎样赚钱？所以抽卡什么的都还是要看，都还是要量力而为吧。Compared to Stario and Zenders in terms of getting the thing you want. Actually, I think it's the only Genshin right now that has the worst weapon banner design. Wait, isn't it the same now? Genshin already have the isn't this 50-50 now?你的阿勒奇诺武器有定魁吗？这个是上一次抽的，这不是这次抽，我忘了。崩铁反而更欧哦，这样吗？ Oh right, on the Stario and Zealous there's only one up, so you don't need the fate thing. True. Because 因为原神它有2个武器嘛。I forgot the fact that the chances of you getting the weapon is much lower in Genshin simply because there's other weapon in the banner. Huh. Is it? How the calculation work? The 50-50 only appear after the goal appears, or like it will equally divide in the overall percentage? Like, I'm not sure how I explain it well. Like, the 50-50 only appear when you have the goal, or oh, I see. Okay. So first you have to win the 70-75, then you win the, yeah. Okay. 如果写信给米哈游，如果改回去不要放其他人会如何？他们应该会不理吧。如果他们理的话就，我不觉得米哈游会理了，除非你是大股东咯。但是如果你是大股东，你也应该不会显示类似这样的信吧。And before the fate pointing, you could get screwed for a long while. Yeah. Well, there goes my Mahuika weapon. I got Amos as well because of that. One second， 等一下子回来。 Okay, I'm back. Something to tend to. 有写信给米哈游吗？没有了，但是他不久他会有那个问卷了，这里他会有那个问卷，这里这个问卷，这里我们都有使用。Wait, we were talking about something just now. Oh, right, Stario. Yeah, Stario, I believe is a. Yeah, let's go back to that. I believe right now, I fully believe Stario is a strategy game. It's a full-blown strategy game. Like the strategy begins on your savings. Did I just fuck myself? Oh shit. Oh no, I have to come back later, spend my stamina on the condensed resin. Lali, 1, 2, oh, it's a bit too low, isn't it? Just a little bit, you know. my friend. You spoke like your posts are absolutely abysmal. It wasn't that bad, right? Your post overall on the whole Mahuika Silali voting. It wasn't like super lucky, but it's not that bad either, right? I've seen way worse on my account, god damn it. C2 Marika. Wasn't that? That's like. Wait, you are C2R1, right? So you are 4-5 goals for 350 pulls. Isn't that like decent? Oh, so it's like around 450? I'll say that's still not bad, right? But man, there's a saying in Chinese it's not always Sunday, man. It's not always Sunday. You can't be like, I want it to be Sunday every day, unless you're that Sunday guy in Stario. To a normal luck. You have to understand, your luck have to be separated in how many games? It's like 6 at this point. Or God knows how many. The amount of gacha game that share your luck, yeah, can't be always lucky, man. Drop. Every time I see you say that, every time I see you say that, just to have 2 more on the list. Oh, I thought I see you play AFK Journey. I think yesterday. And I guess there will be more later on, the Arc Knights. I'm pretty sure you'll be playing that, right? Arc Knights. That game looks fun, but I'm not sure I'm going to like play that game. All I know is after, like, if my PC doesn't burn into ashes, I will be playing Monster Hunter WoW for a while. Yeah, my only concern is like how much time I'm gonna need for that game. If it's going to be like holy fuck, like the I can't, man. I don't want to see any more percentage on my map like this. I don't want to see this anymore, man. Genshin is more than enough. This percentage thing is yeah, I can't. Oh, you're playing that game as well? Nice. Hey, maybe we could you know, party up and have some session together. The ping would probably be awful, but I used to play with Jack and seems fine, so yeah, I've seen worse. Probably be fine. I got no idea how it plays. I never really like touch on any of the beta thing. So I'm not sure. I don't actually know how the game works. All the focus attack and all that, I don't actually know how that works yet. So yeah, it's going to be all new for us. Feels good. Well, Monster Hunter is not a hard game, right? So most of the challenge we can get through it by getting better gears or getting better teammates. One way or another way. So should be fine. Although in a later part of the world there's some challenges that's a little bit bullshit. I think especially the final few quests of the world. Once on the world they will especially the tempered, arch-tempered monster. It's a little bit overtuned, truth to be told. Some of them. Some of the one-shot attack, yeah, it's getting annoying later on. Yeah, a lot of challenge is simply not to get too aggro. I hope my PC can tank the game though. I'm not sure. A lot of my friends told me that I might need some kind of upgrade in order to play and stream the game. And of course I ignore them. $3070 Ti. It should be fine if I were to just to play the game. The problem is to play the game and stream it. Yeah, I got the Ti. Just for the sake of getting it. Actually don't know what to upgrade on this account. Have to chart along with the 60 series. Do you think their stock is going to plummet after the DeepSeek thing happened? Do you think DeepSeek thing is going to like affect Nvidia price in any way? Or that's just wishful thinking? Intel? Isn't that AMD? Is it Intel or AMD? Or whatever. Wait, Intel have their own graphic card? Isn't like their biggest competitor right now is AMD? I actually run out of stuff to, like, I don't know what to upgrade on this account. Yeah, the Intel Arc stuff better mesh. What the fuck? So finally it's 3 companies instead of 2. I see. Okay, so it's AMD, Nvidia, and Intel. I never know Intel joined the battle. All along I thought it's AMD versus Nvidia. So I guess Intel joined the war, huh? Their first card was freaking garbage. I really thought the whole DeepSeek thing will affect the price of the graphic card at least a little bit, you know. But I guess more and more, like the reception of in AMD graphic card is getting better, and meanwhile the reception of Nvidia card is getting worse. It feels like people are constantly shitting on Nvidia nowadays. It feels like Nvidia become iPhone. Like, is it still the best? Yes. Is it like, do they treat their customer like ass? Yes, as well. it's not only that they are no longer helping the budget person. They are no longer helping the gamers. Like most of their conference is, if you take a shot of how many AI or how many phrase of AI they mention in the conference, you will probably be dead. Like they are targeting they are not aiming for the gamers anymore. Like yeah, it's all about AI, man. Like it's AI. I'm pretty sure there's a like super cut of the conference where the CEO mentioned AI. Like how many times did this person say AI in this conference? I'm pretty sure there's a super cut of that, and yeah, basically that. Because they realize like gamers' money is very hard to earn. Gamers is too good at min-maxing, and they want something more mysterious. Do you know like how much efficiency power our AI can squeeze out? And that's why I thought like DeepSeek is going to like affect them. DeepSeek does affect them, but then I believe they come back. They come back from the stock loss. Because right now it's open source, it's not a secret how you actually, you know, cook up your AI anymore. So maybe, you know, maybe you will have the secret is out. Like the marketers doesn't buy the whole the AI is the next big thing anymore, and does the price drop and all that. I'm just like saying things that I speculating. I don't know. I don't actually know how it works and all that. Yes. We are back to the 2000 like 5 years back, right? Like we are back to the China is spying on us thing, right? Oh wait, is China open source? Yeah, like I didn't know about the DeepSeek is saying ChatGPT is copying them, but I do know that I do read that some people are saying DeepSeek is copying, DeepSeek is stealing the content, DeepSeek is stealing all the content. Oh no, the news is actually like ChatGPT are saying DeepSeek stole their content. They are accusing DeepSeek that they stole their content, which is kind of funny because where do you think like ChatGPT data come from? Yeah, it's one way or another. I don't care. But it's funny that when it's an open world, and then like one of them are trying to act cute. Like yeah, very funny, man. Very funny. Yeah, very funny, man. I don't know who is at fault or who stole who, but then I know both of you are not innocent. Like, drop the innocent act. Drop the innocent act, man. Oh yeah. Oh man, American base. Yes, exactly, and they're trying to, you know, trying to keep the bubble in. That's the thing. They are trying to. Oh, it's going to be some secret method that we have. Oh, it's the ancient secret method that exclusive to us. You can't get it anywhere else. Oh, AI is going to like change your world. And then the random Chinese guy just be like, hey, yeah, we like they did that, why can't we? And then they just be like, that Silicon Valley meme is just wait, let me see whether I have that picture or not. That's a Silicon Valley meme. Yeah, this one. Just a side project. OpenAI be like, it's an we love open market, and DeepSeek be like, yeah, okay, and then OpenAI be like, wait, not like that. Granted, I think like saying DeepSeek is as good as OpenAI is a little bit far-fetched. I think ChatGPT and OpenAI still have a lot more experience than DeepSeek. But then the fact that it's open source, meaning that you just need time. The formula is already there. You just need more fine tuning in order to get the things right? And yeah, that's also why I really thought the DeepSeek the open source thing will affect the Nvidia price. Oh yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, I think if it can copy, if it can do like 70%, 70, 80%, I'm pretty sure it just need more fine tuning in order to get like 100%. Yeah, someone should crack that bubble as well. Holy shit, Adobe should. Adobe should get dethroned, man. That shit is more degenerate than OpenAI. Terrible, oh man, tell me about that. You know, back in my days, you can buy the Adobe thing one shot You don't have to pay for subscription model. You can just buy it and then just call it a day, you know. Back in my days. But then somewhere along the road, and yeah, you're starting to notice things are changing up. Wait, what do you mean I have to subscribe to this? And what do you mean I can't pay? Yeah, like, and the update they push out for the so-called subscription support wasn't really that great there as well. Their licensing server are offline now. Huh. It is very shady. Like, it's. Oh please, please, that's like China overlords. Please, someone go copy Adobe software and then just release it. Like they need a reality check, man. Adobe need a reality check. It is getting absurd. And the amount of shit you have to install in order to get the software in your computer is wow, like the amount of shit. I try, doesn't mean anything, but I did try, you know, pirate it somewhere. Not used to pirate it, but then yeah, the amount of shit you have to go through is absurd. Yes. Oh, be right back. My food is here. Be right back in a second. Okay, I'm back. Got baited by the food app. Your food is arriving. 5 minutes. No, your food is arriving. Go like when you go out, wait, and yeah. Oh, it's getting late. You need 5 minutes. But yeah, hello, Bright. 今年吃太多，体重从84到88。哇，这也太高了吧，三女。这也太强了吧！哈哈。啊，是时候要减肥了。When the world needs him the most, he return. Hello, Bright. Thank you for clearing the IT and the event. Thank you. Anyway, yeah, back to the topic we were talking earlier now. The worst thing about the whole subscription thing, I was in my office, like we paid for the subscription thing, and the internet was down. And I legit cannot boot out my AI. Is so stupid. Because there's a live service app will kind of counter check the license every like online. So if you don't have the internet, it will prompt you saying like you don't have the internet. There's no internet access, so we cannot check whether your license is real or not. So like you cannot boot up the software. So we are in a desperate loop. We have the license, we can't boot up the software because we have no internet access because the internet is down. It is so stupid. It is so freaking stupid. And if you try to uninstall that live service check, that Adobe Live or something, like whenever you put up AI or something like that, it will automatically help you re-download it. That whole Adobe shit have to be burned down, man. It's not the way. I think they kind of fixed it. It was like a few years back. Back then, they just the beginning of where they starting to do the whole live service, the live subscription thing. Pretty sure they fix it. Hopefully they fix it. But yeah, that is the point where I'd be like, okay, this Adobe have to be burned down. I was struggling in IT, yeah. I heard quite a lot of people got trouble. If you don't have Mahorika and Newblade, it's pretty annoying. You should reward us member that did IT by helping us climb to the floor 20. Oh, the whole climbing floor thing. I will have to see how bad that is before I make any promises, man. Yes, please. Yeah, I'll see. I have to experience it myself before I make any promises, though. I hope it's more like a difficult thing more than a account damage check thing. But it is most likely going to be like an imaginary theater kind of difficulty thing. You need X character or else you're fucked. When's the tower coming out? Next patch or next patch? 那个原神爬塔是下个版本吗？还是下个版本？下个吧。Next, I think is the. No, it's not the Mizuki patch. It's not the Mizuki patch. I remember tuning in the live stream. And I was waiting for the announcement. It doesn't say anything about it. I'm pretty sure if it's in Mizuki patch, they will cover it like it's hot shit. It 应该是下个版本，因为我记得前3的时候他没有提到。Yeah, I think it's the event, not the tower thing. I'm pretty sure they will. They will have a 10-page of the optimization. This tower. Oh man. Yeah, 24 floors apparently. I didn't read into the details yet. I didn't read into the details yet. Apparently the scaling of that that event, tower event, is absurdly high. Like you legit have like millions, like 10 millions HP, and you get like 1,000 damage buff. Stateless tower, yeah. Second time limit. I'm not sure how they're going to like what direction they are going with for the tower event. Because if they are going with if the mentality of designing the tower is similar to the event we had earlier. That event where like you have like what's that event again? That ultra difficult event that they call it themselves. On the Trail of Behemoth. Yeah, that event. If the mentality is anywhere near that, it's going to be absurd. It's going to be absurd. You have to break the shield first. The shield is like thicker than Zhongli shield. Yes, now you can have the feeling of chipping away the shield. Boss HP? Yeah, the boss HP has a lot of the boss has insane amount of HP, but players to have like insane amount of scaling as well. You does have like 1k% damage boost from the buff, so it kind of even out. I'm not sure.爬塔只能靠你们，怎么讲呢？可以多人玩吗？ 多人，但是多人的话，生命会2倍，不是吗？这样不是更加难 ？Like if it's co-op, it's going to like double the HP, isn't it? It's going to be harder, isn't it? Seems like it's made for whales. Oh well. It's made for you guys, man. Brian and Lina. Made for you guys. I hope it's not as like absurd as the Imaginarium Theater. I'm a no dolphin nowadays. 啊，你没听到没有关系啊。Sunny， 你可以等你的6命 skirt， 你可以等你6命的兵女出来，然后你再打满啊。 没事。I personally find Zenless tower climbing kind of fun, and if the mentality of the design is similar, I would be fine. I don't really. I think Zenless tower climbing is pretty okay. I don't love it, but then it's alright. 不是限时永久，它是永久的活动。It's a permanent event, right? It's a permanent event, so yeah. I think it's permanent. I'm pretty sure it's permanent. So, if I'm not wrong, it's going to be like something like the seasonal resetting as well. Like maybe 1 to 20 is like permanent, and then 20 to 25 is seasonal, something like that. But if the challenge is anywhere near the on the trail of Behemoth event, yeah, it's going to be pretty bad. 如果那个爬塔的难度是有跟之前那个活动的那个超难的活动的那个难度接近的话。It's a limited time event, is it? Holy shit. Damn, this music rocks slaps, huh? Don't want to give our player anxiety. Exactly. It's less about the difficulty, man. It's more about like how they makes you, how they limit the combat option. I'll be less annoyed if it's pure difficulty. It's how they like it's fake difficulty. If you boil down, it's basically fake difficulty, right? Because you have to like, you can't just play the team you want to play. There's some like mechanic you have to deal with. And the monster will have iframe, will also have, the monster will have big shield that you have to deal with before you actually can do the thing. I feel like they are trying to be something they are not. They are trying to cook up some difficulty where the combat not allow them to be. The combat of Genshin, the fundamental combat of Genshin not allow them to be. Because like, combat of Genshin doesn't really, like if you point out to everything, it's not that deep. It's not like, it's very forgiving and it never meant to be like super intense. And when you try to design something super intense on this base, it will feel forced. Game is becoming less fun. Yeah, because it's getting more restrictive. Restrictive is the word. A lot more restriction. Oh, you cannot do that. Oh, you cannot do this. You're not allowed to do that. You're not allowed to do this. There's a lot of if you don't do this, you are fucked. To a point, it feels more and more like a turn-based game. Genshin nowadays feels more like a turn-based game because you don't really play the game anymore. You just have to pick the correct team comp and you do the correct rotation at the correct time, and then you win the game, rather than you actually playing the game, reacting to the attack, dodging the attacks and all that is less relevant nowadays. Hell, like doing reaction is also not relevant that much. Not that relevant anymore. We just talked about that with Lina just now, like reactional damage is more like a bonus nowadays rather than the core mechanic of Genshin. It feels more like an auto chess game nowadays rather than a Genshin Impact. Just put in your team, put in the teams you want, and then click this at the right time, and then just boom, game is on. The gameplay is not interactive enough. The challenge they design, they come up with, is not interactive enough. We are not interacting with the gameplay. It's like a one-way reaction most of the time. So there's a shield, break the shield. Okay, you break shield. Okay, now the monster is flying. You have to use a bow to shoot the monster down. Okay, shoot the bow. Shoot the monster down. Hit the weak spot now. Okay, hit the weak spot now. Okay, the monster is down. Now do damage. Okay, you do damage. It's not like you playing the game anymore. More like you checking the, like, ticking the checkbox where the game asks you to do. It's like the whole checklist you have to go through. You go into the boss fight thinking that it's a fair fight, but then it's a real life simulator where you have to, very similar to you go to supermarket and buy all the grocery. You have to buy milk, you have to buy cereal, you have to buy what's that called? Your fruits and all that. Yeah, just tick everything, and then oh, you tick everything. Okay, you win the fight. That's it. Monster is down but only for 5 seconds. Yeah, that is also a problem. And currently there's only one character that can do insane amount of damage in 5 seconds. That's Mahuika. Good luck. If you don't have Mahuika, good luck. 啊，原神的绝情一型角色，对啊，原神也是，对啊。但是原神的新角色比较无聊吧，绝区零的比较像，绝区零的是原神那个新角色是常驻角色。Next week, Zenless and Genshin will have this new banner together, but the difference is in the Zenless one is the limited one, and Genshin one is a standard one. It's confirmed, right? Mizuki is going to be standard. 那个新的那个限定是会进常驻的，对吧？对啊，已经。所以不用特地去抽了，迟早会歪到了。Okay.武器人啦，武器人啦 ，the weapon is so bad. 下一个会强的角色跟比较有看头的角色跟池子就是 Skirk 了吧 ？The next thing we are looking forward to be is probably Skirk. Before that is all pretty skippable. 然后在 Skirk 出之前。都是可以跳过的池子。We have a few more Natlan character. doesn't matter, right?无论他有多强，他都不可能比这个强。无论他是什么角色都好，无论是新旧角色都好，他不可能比这个强。No matter how strong it is going to be direct comparison with Mahika. The only character, so right now, if Skirk is going to be directly compared to Mahika as well, I do believe Skirk is going to be skippable as well. 如果 Skirk 也是会直接跟火神，也是跟火神同样站位的话，这样也是代表说他需要班尼特的话，就代表说 Skirk 也应该会被比下去。水龙比这个强，我是水龙在某些情况下会比火神强了。不过重点是现在你要一边跑水龙一边火神啊，现在是一边水龙一边火神的世界啊。Sankuri。所以水龙跟火神哪一个比较强不是重点，他们两个都要，他们两个你都要。对 ，Skirk 也是有这个问题，别说 Skirk 了，等下冰神更强，这个也是一个大问题，冰神会更强。And yeah, that's another problem where what if Cryo Archon is going to be better than Skirk? Then I would have wasted 150k remove. Easy, just pull for both. Easy. You must have 300k promotion and just pull for both. Yeah. 一边捕人一边火神，也是可以啊，一边捕人一边火神也是没有问题的。Have 242k. Yes! 242 Primo Gem. Easy. 我好像需要奶希拉里才比普人强。可以这样讲吧。 灵命打灵命的话，我觉得是看战局吧，看趋势。灵命如果火神灵命跟仆人灵命的话，看敌人吧，难讲。So just magic out the remaining 60k with your secret weapon. Yep, just magic out your secret. 灵命的话，胡桃也不输。我不觉得灵命胡桃输很多。灵命输胡桃输很多，灵命胡桃就算带仙银也是输很多。God damn, this outfit is skewed.手上那个是小公，小公，小公不要可怜了。灵命胡桃其实还高清，对啊，所以这样的道理你不会，你这个，对啊，所以就没有讨论可言呢。胡桃怎样都好，都是用一命起跳来讨论。都是一命起跳来讨论。灵命的话不太强。I saw an essential primo count, estimated primo count for 5x4. I saw that as well. What about it? Oh, there we go. $89 pulls if you get BP and Welkin. It's time, right? It's time to migrate to ZZZero, man. Look at we have Fire Yelan right here. We have Fire Yelan. Yes, Evelyn. 火神赛道比较窄。需要班尼特嘛？胡桃的唯一一个优势就是他不需要班尼特。但是你知道现在不需要班尼特的角色有谁吗？ดู这里这一只。所以胡桃虽然它是跟火神不一样赛道，不过如果你现在你一边有火神过后，你的胡桃现在被挤去另外一个赛道，另外一个赛道就是这只东西的赛道，因为你只需要两边嘛，除非原生出一个好像970这样的挑战是好像你需要3到4队这样的，那个叫挑战代理少，你需要组3到4队进去打通关这样，这样你就有可能胡桃就有可能。会比较好啊，不然的话，现在来讲，胡桃的需要的它需要的精量还蛮高的。Yes, Bright, it's time. It's time to join ZZZero. 好神不需要帮你看，也是对了。这一期深渊证明了，这一期深渊如果。证明了什么东西？就是这一期深渊是证明了他们是克不了草神，因为这一期深渊草神还是蛮强，还是可以打，所以草神还是可以。其实你用草神跟雷神打，你没有用火神跟水龙也是可以打出7分钟多，其实也是不太烂了。然后你用草神跟克洛林特还是可以打6分钟里面，所以其实也没有讲久啊，有可能3、4。我那个面板那边吃了1分钟多。That's nothing to do in Genshin. True. Okay, one last pull. Nope. Okay, 70 pull, nothing. My server is still C4, so yeah, unlucky. Going to wait for next time, I guess. Fuck her. Not like I need her. Fuck her, I guess. I'm pretty sure the next Cerberus banner is probably going to be weird. I don't even have Chores. So it is going to be in some sick win banner where we are all going to skip anyway. Oh well. I mean, who cares? Fucking fuck her. Cool. Okay, this song is getting too intense. Alright, I'm going to take my lunch. I probably continue tonight. Tonight we'll be going through members' Imaginarium Theater. 我现在要去吃午餐，然后晚上要开打会员的整剧。Not a bad comeback, huh? Yep. OK 吧。先这样吧，晚上再继续。晚上会开打会员的整剧。Thank you all for hanging out， 感谢大家的捧场。Thank you all channel members， 感谢所有的频道会员。Red Green 通通周密，铃铛叔叔谜题鬼人仔聊 ，William 最对 PJ， 喜欢威白森蓝斯林老，几位的保研地方不改名，给我经常三勇敢的托比 a blue mind 自然见，渣渣。好吧，晚上见，See you all tonight， 拜拜。